Hi, my beautiful baby. Hi. So, I just need to come on here to remind you not to say yes when you do not mean yes. In this society, so many times, there's something of fake positivity. It's really toxic positivity. Like toxic positivity, and you're taught, always be nice. Always be nice, smile, even though you're being assaulted and abused 24/7. No, don't be nice, don't be nice. Okay, don't be nice, be real. Society has this really weird way to show someone how to take abuse, or to show people that doing things that they don't really want to do is normal, when it's not. Even your nervous system will tell you, I don't want to do this, why'd you say yeah? So you gotta understand, be nice is sometimes toxic. You really gotta take inventory of what it actually means to you. Are you being nice? Are people draining you? Are you saying yes all the time? Don't be nice, be real. It's gonna save your life. Don't say yes to giving people whips all the time, giving people rides all the time, lending your money out. You gotta learn to say no. No. Stop. You gotta be protective with your inner child. You gotta learn how to, like the way you protect your baby, for example, like your child. You make sure no one bullies your child. You make sure no one's calling your child down. You make sure no one's using your child, always taking money, overexposing your child. Just overdoing it with all your baby's energy. You make sure that you're very discerning with that. You say no, no. You're very protective over your baby. Now, let's use that for yourself. You gotta learn how to do that for yourself. You gotta learn how to say no to your time and energy. No to people's and places and things that are no longer serving you. No to your coworker who calls you down and acts like it's a joke, when it's not a joke. It's microaggression, and she secretly hates your guts. So you gotta learn how to say no and make discernment, and that just be nice. No, that's a toxic sentence. I don't know who the hell made that up back in the day. It's the don't be nice, be real. Okay? And know how to turn it off and turn it on when in different occasions of your life. Not to say yes when you do not mean yes. In this society, so many times, there's something of fake positivity. It's really toxic positivity. Like you're taught, especially in workplaces. I've worked in institutions since I was like 20 years old. I started in the federal penitentiary. I started in Kilburn Youth's Prison. I started in the Psych Ward of Canada, the only one at the time, and it was in Saskatoon. It was psychotic. I was the only minority working in the whole entire building, and I noticed from a young age that there's something like toxic positivity, and you're taught, always be nice, always be nice, smile, even though you're being assaulted and abused 24/7. No, don't be nice, don't be nice. You can feel energy. You can feel when someone's being shady, snaky, and fake as F. You can tell when someone does not like you and is setting you up for failure. You can tell when someone hates your guts. You can tell when someone's very low frequency and not about that life. What life am I talking about? The positive, happy life, the loving life, the very healthy, healed life. A lot of people are just not good people. And that was something I wish I would have been told when I was younger, but I guess life had to teach me, because I was super naive and I had just this big, huge open heart chakra, just sprinkling love like SpongeBob everywhere. I had to learn the hard way that there's a lot of evil snakes hiding behind smiley faces, and then they go behind their back and they run to HR and they're like snaking on you, lying on you, deceiving on you, making up lies, and the crazy lies. But I can go on and on about the crazy lies, that lateral violence that other women said upon me. And this was in my younger 20s. And this was like of my own people. So it was a mix. But it comes from all colors, all races, all genders, and it's just this fake. Don't be nice. Don't be fake. If someone's abusing you, put your foot down. If someone's constantly harassing you in a passive-aggressive way or in a micro-aggressive way, you put your foot down. You are not a doormat. You have worked very hard in your life to get where you are in this life, and there's no reason for people to be shitting on other people. Okay, we all have a sob story. Each and every single one of us has had a tough life, or we all have a sob story. That is no reason to shit on people. That is no reason to be mean. Okay? So put your foot down as soon as this happens. Don't be nice. My rule is, I do not let people in my life. I used to be a very open, like I said, very naive, super naive, thinking this world's all sunshine and rainbow, SpongeBob to it. And it took me a long time to realize, no, actually the world's actually not like that. And I realized that I had this high frequency of high energy, and not everybody deserves my sparkle. Not everyone deserves my love. I realized my self-worth and what I bring to the table, and it was a whole lot. It was a lot. And here I was just sitting on all this power, not even realizing it. Not even realizing my gifts and talents that God gave me till way later. So now I have a certain discernment, let's say, where I do not let people into my life unless I feel, after a long time of being around them, they're worthy of my time and energy. And that's not to say I lead my life with fear and I'm not in panic all the time. I'm not tiptoeing around. I'm not thinking hella crazy, like living in fear. No, I walk in love, always. But like I said, time is money, money's energy, all that. So I'm really picky with who I give my energy to anyways. So it's just, I just have discernment. A lot of the times I'm loving, I'm nice, but I'm just not inviting everyone over for Sunday supper or giving my energy or my life or even my social media to people that I meet now. I'm very discerning. I'm very I don't want to say walls up, but I don't know how else to say it, walls up for a long time. So I'm definitely very separate. When I gotta go make my bag, I make my bag. That's business. You're not my friend. That's business. Strictly, I'm here to get my money. I go home. And then I have my friends in my personal life, and that's a lot of beautiful, cherished friendships, quality over quantity that I've developed over a long time and that deserve to have my time and energy. Because like I said, the most valuable thing in this universe is your time and your energy. You can't buy that back, and it's valuable, okay? So it's not necessarily be a bitch, but just learn how to say no and don't be nice. Those coworkers at your job are not your friends a lot of the time. They're not your friends. They will do, some of them a lot of the time, from my experience, as soon as you do something wrong, all of a sudden you'll be sitting in human resources office over a little thing. Meanwhile, they do like 5 of mistakes or 5 of the same things a day. It's like calling the kettle black. You know what I mean? So you got to just watch for this kind of stuff. And usually, for the last 6-7 years when I've worked in places, I've noticed a lot of people that are just not very, when I first met them, I can just tell that they were just not very on the cherry side. Even though they look like certain way on the outside and presented themselves a certain way, I knew something was up. I was like, hey, I'm not going to trust that person. 3 years later, 2 years later, there's backstabbing and snaking on other coworkers. I knew it from the start. They smile. They look like really good people from the outside. Like that fairy godmother off Shrek or that fucking teddy bear off Toy Story. They look really sparkly, nice from the outside, but they're just brewing and sadistic and sinister on the inside. Usually, in my adult life, now that I've, had the practice and got backstabbed in the back from lots of coworkers in the past, I've realized discernment. And now I'm good at it, where I call shit 2 years later, I was right. 3 years later, I was right. Don't trust that bitch. I knew from the start. That's why I kept a wall up. So definitely always follow your gut. That's your gut. Follow your heart. People are like, follow your heart, but also follow your gut. That's your solar plexus and that's your heart. Okay, those ones will show you. Also your third eye. You always gotta make sure you're following those. Those are put there to save your life. Those are put there for you to make the right choices and to recognize God's opportunities and when doors open. Those are put there to say, yes, that's God telling you intuitively, go. Or this person's red flag, stay away. So definitely follow your gut, aka solar plexus, and follow your heart, aka your heart chakra, your third eye. Okay, so definitely those are signs and signals. Like I said, they will save your life. Or they will show you who to stay away from. Or they will pop open doors full of $1 million opportunities, okay? So yes, don't be nice. Learn to say no. Don't be nice, be real. Okay, be your authentic self. You don't have to always, when someone asks you for a ride, when someone asks you for an extra $20, when you're at the ball game and they want to all ball pack in your whip, no, I have to go do this. No, learn how to say no. Don't be nice. Don't be nice because society tells you to be nice. Don't be nice to your coworkers because society tells you to be nice. Of course, be cordial and, living, don't walk in fear, but you know what I mean. Don't have to invite them to your house on supper on Saturday or tell them who you murdered when you were like a teenager. Nah, you don't have to be that fucking nice. You just gotta be professional and understand work relationships are strictly business. You don't have to kiki and ha-ha with them on Sunday Night Football, okay? All right? So don't be nice, be real, be authentic, know how to say no. I know society teaches that toxic, be nice. No, someone's treating you like a jerk. You're not a doormat. Don't be nice. Dismiss yourself, eject yourself, and bounce. You don't have to put up with that abuse. Who even came up with that? Always be nice. Always be nice. Don't be nice, be real. Okay? All right? All right, I love you so much, and I'll see you next time on Cherish Love Talks.
I've been waiting all night. Watch you blow up my life. Please don't come over.